Now, today we are going to try to solve that few more numericals on the same concept, star delta or delta star conversion. But before that, before this diagram, let me consider this one. So you please note down this numerical, and once you note it down, give me the message in the chat box. Note down. So all of you please have attention here. Here we have to calculate the resistance in between the point A and B. Okay. But if you check this numerical, here they have not mentioned that either you can solve by series and parallel circuit rule or you can solve by star delta rule. It is our choice is there. But the one thing is that first we will try to apply series and parallel circuit rule, and then we will check it. Is it possible to apply? If not, that time we will try to think about series and parallel circuit rule. Is it right? Now see that suppose current it stands. Now as you know that the hint, what is that hint to calculate the resistance in between that any 2 point? What is that hint? Can anyone try? The hint is that in between the point, any 2 point, if we want to calculate that resistance, we assume that we are passing a current at one point and we are collecting a current from other point. You can pass at current point B and you can collect that point current from A also. It's not a problem. Out of the 2 point, we assume that we are passing a current at any one of the point and we are collecting a current from other point. This is the assumption. Okay. Let's we assume that current it pass through point A. Is it right? Now, when the current it comes in this point, the current will divided in the two branches. But when this point it comes here, when the current, suppose I say that I1 and this is the I2. When the current I1 comes here and current I2 it comes here, then what current it will flow through this 10 ohm resistance? This is the problem. It means that this 10 ohm resistance is not connected in series, not in a parallel. For this 10 ohm resistance, we cannot apply the series and parallel circuit rule. Is it that clear? असं कोणाला वाटतंय का की हा सेरीज मध्येच आहे किंवा हा सेरीज मध्ये का नाही? असं कोणाला वाटतंय का की हा पॅरलल का होऊ शकत नाही? Yes, please. If you have the doubt, please ask this doubt fast. It means that the one thing it is clear, this 10 ohm resistance is the problem, so that we cannot apply the series and parallel circuit rule. So that's why all of you please try to remember that hint, how you can calculate the resistance in between that any 2 point, and then try to check that can we apply the series and parallel circuit rule or not. So the one thing it is clear here in this circuit, we cannot apply the series and parallel circuit rule. It means that definitely we have to use delta star or star delta transformation. This is the first thing is there. Then let's we try to discuss, or let's we try to think about how to use the delta star or star delta transformation. For that, may I draw the same circuit diagram like this? You just check it. This is a 10 ohm resistance. This one, I say that first one, this is the first 10 ohm resistance. Is it right? Now, this is a second resistance and this one is third resistance. I just try to draw like this. This one is second, 10 ohm resistance. This one is also 10 ohm resistance, but its number is third, and this is a point A. And now, this one is fourth one resistor, and this one is a fifth one resistor. I can try to draw like this. This is a point B, I say that this one is a fourth one resistor having its value 10 ohm, and this one is a fifth one resistance having a value of 10. Can I draw the diagram like this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the thing is clear. From this circuit diagram, if I draw the simplified circuit diagram for our understanding, then the thing is clear. Either you can replace upper delta into star, or you can replace lower delta into star. You will get the, or you can easily calculate the resistance in between the point A and B by applying series and parallel circuit rule. Now, once again, don't write it down. I will give the sufficient time to write it down. First step is I just draw the simplified diagram. Then I will note it down. Now I will convert the upper triangle into the equivalent star diagram. And for you, the homework is that you have to solve the same numerical by converting the lower triangle. Okay. So now let me assume that this is a point P, this is a point Q, and this is a point R. Is it right? Now this is our main diagram. This is our main circuit diagram. Is it right? Now, out of this main circuit diagram, now we have to convert this PQR triangle into equivalent star diagram. So let me take it that triangle outside only that triangle. So here I say that P without changing the sequence of the label also. Now here the no issue is that because all resistance is of 10 ohm. Is it right? This is my first steps. Now this is second steps. Okay. Now we have to convert this triangle, this delta, into equivalent star. For that, I have just prepared the star diagram inside the triangle, and with the same way I just try to draw the equivalent star diagram with the resistances. For what purpose? We just prepare with a dotted line because it is very easy to copy the diagram as it is outside. P point should be upper and the Q and R should be at lower. So I say that this is point P, this is point Q, this is point R. Now here I assume that this is R1, this is R2, and this is R3. Okay. And then let's we try to calculate that R1. R1. How you remember the formula? R1 is connected to point P. So come here at point P, product of the two branches, adjacent sides, which are meeting at a point P. Now here the 10 multiplied by 10 divided by sum of the three resistors. So I say that 10 plus 10 plus 10, which is equal to 100 divided by 30. How much is it comes?
3.34.
Uh,
3.34.
3.34. So can I say here R2 and R3 is also having same value? Because here all three resistances are having equal value. So better way, I can say that R2 is equal to, you can also calculate individually, no problem, but definitely you will get the same value. And R3 is equal to 3.34 ohm. Same value we will get it here. Okay. Now, Pawan Shinde, yes please.
सर ही नेटवर्क आपण काढले ते विस्टोन्स ब्रिज सारखं आहे.
Absolutely correct what you want to
हा
say.
सर ही
But
नेटवर्क बॅलन्स आहे आणि इथं 10 ओम मध्ये मग करंट जाणार नाही ना.
correct. That your point is correct. When you say that I have the doubt, that time I realize the things because you will come up
लेक्चर
with
कंप्लीट करून
that
जा.
balanced bridge concept. But
आता
here,
नियमात ऍक्च्युली तर संपलं 15 मिनिट होऊन गेली.
कौन है वो ये? Sonali Khude. May I talk with Sonali Khude?
Yes, sir.
All of you please check it. This is point P, this is Q, this is R, these are 10 ohm resistance as it is, and now this P point is connected to R1, so that R1 is 3.34. Q point is connected to R2, R2 is also 3.34, and R point is connected to R3, this is also 3.34. Is it right? Now you can easily apply the series and parallel circuit rule. See that how this 3.34 and this 10 ohm resistance are connected.
Series.
In
Same.
series.
How these two resistances are connected,
Series.
Series.
and how these two branches are connected.
Parallel.
Parallel.
See that. Then with this total resistance or resultant resistance of this combination, how it is connected with this 3.34.
Series. Series.
It means that just by converting the delta into star, you can easily apply the series and parallel circuit rule. This is the importance of a delta to star or star to delta conversion. Let's we try to calculate here. So here I say that RS1 is equal to 10 plus 3.33, which is equal to 13.34 ohm. This is RS1. Okay, this is RS2. I say that RS2. So here I can write RS2 is equal to again 10 plus 3.34, which is equal to 13.34 ohm. Is it right? And then this RS1 and this RS2 are connected in parallel. So can I directly write the formula here? RP is equal to product of these two resistances divided by summation of these two resistances. Or if you try to remember that when the two parallel resistances having its equal value, is it right, and they are connected in parallel, what is its resistance? Exactly half of their resistances. So can you give me that what is that value of RP?
6.67.
6.67 ohm. Okay, and now this RP is connected in series with this 3.34. So now I can write it down here. R total in between A and B point, which is 6.67 plus 3.34, which is equal to
10.01.
it's a 10. Is it right? Is it that clear? So this is the resistance in between the point A and B. So all of you, please take a note of this. So in this numerical, we have to calculate the resistance in between the point A and B. We have to calculate the resistance in between the point A and B. Can someone say that the resistance in between the point A and B, it is clearly visible, it is a 9 ohm, then why it is necessary to calculate it? So definitely it's a wrong, because not the only 9 ohm is connected in between the point A and B, the further part of the circuit is also connected. So definitely we have to take into consideration while calculating the resistance in between the point A and B. You cannot simply say that this 9 is connected in between the point A and B, so that resistance is a 9 ohm. No. But what about this remaining part of the circuit? That is also connected in between the point, same 2 points A and B. And that thing also we have to take into consideration while deciding the total resistance in between the point A and B is there. Is it right? And I just given that the sum part for homework, here I will try to explain how to calculate the resistance in between the point A and B, and the next two parts are for the homework. You have to calculate it. Now for that, just have a concentration here. Now just think on it, because in that diagram, the first thing is that we cannot apply the series and parallel circuit rule. This is the first thing. And the second thing, they have not mentioned that what to do. Can we convert delta to star or star to delta? They have not given. This is our choice. We have to decide it. But as I already explained you, when we will try to use the delta to star or star to delta, our intention is that circuit must be simplified. Circuit must be simplified. This is not the case like that. When we use the delta to star or star to delta, circuit is more complicated. No use of that conversion is there. Our main motto behind the conversion is circuit must be simplified, and to that simplified circuit we can easily apply the series and parallel circuit rule. This is the main motto behind this, the conversion here. Get it, my point? Now if you see the diagram, definitely we have to think, because if you check it here, one ABC, one delta diagram is there, and again the same in between the same points the star diagram is connected. The question is, can we convert the delta to star or inside star to delta? This is the question in your mind. Now, right now, we will think about both the things, the star to delta or delta to star, and then we will check it. Is it right? If you say that if the delta is converted into star, then definitely the same diagram it comes, but how it can be connected? What about this neutral point? It means that the problem it is there when we convert the outside delta into star. But if you convert the inside star into equivalent delta, then the picture it will becomes like that. This dotted line is nothing but what? So these three sides of a star will remove, and these three new sides of a delta, it comes into picture in the main circuit diagram. Then can you say, or what you say about these two branches? How they are connected?
Parallel.
Absolutely correct. What about these two branches?
Parallel.
And again, you can same things you can say about these two branches. Means we will get that after implementing the parallel circuit rule, we will get that one triangle, and then we can easily calculate the resistance in between the any two pair. Is it right? So first thing is that you first clear about we have to convert inner star into delta. This is the key of this numerical here. Now let me take it. Let me take it inner star outside first. So here I say that this is point A, this is B, this is C, this resistance is 6 ohm, this is 4 ohm, and this is 3 ohm. And then how the dotted portion, it means that the delta, it look like with the same way. Let me try to draw the delta here. Upper A point and B and C are the lower point. So I say that A, B, C. And now we have to calculate R1, R2, and R3. Is it right? So let's we say that these two diagrams are electrically equivalent. So let's we try to calculate that R1 first. What is the formula? Now this is a little bit different. It's a second derivation here there. So this R1 is connected in between the point A and B. Come here in between the same 2 points A and B. Summation of the resistance present in between A and B plus product of these two resistances divided by third resistance. Means can I say that here 6 plus 4 plus in bracket 6 multiplied by 4 divided by third branch is a 3. Can you give me that? What is that value of R1?
18. 18.
18. Okay. Then R2. R2 is connected in between the point B and C. Come here in between B and C. Sum of the two resistors present in between B and C, 4 plus 3, plus 4 into 3, divided by third resistance is a 6. Give me that answer, R2.
9 ohm.
9. Then third one, R3. R3 is connected in between A and C. Sum of the two resistors present in between A and C, 6 plus 3, plus 6 multiplied by 3, divided by third resistance is a 4. So that R3 is equal to
13.5.
13.5.
13.5. This is my first steps actually. Okay. And now the second steps is we have to replace the star with the equivalent delta in the main circuit diagram. And how to replace? Remove the three sides of a star and paste the three sides of a delta. Then the circuit diagram should be like this. Just try to see this. I just try to draw the circuit diagram. This is a upper triangle as it is. No issue with this triangle. I say that 9 ohm. This is 1.5 and this is 1 ohm. Okay. And now inner star can be replaced and one triangle it comes. Let me try to draw that triangle here. Is it right? So this is the branch which is connected in between A and B. A and B, R1. R1 is 18. So I say that this is a 18 ohm. This is a branch which is connected in between A and C. A and C, it's a R3. R3 is a 13.5. And this is the branch which is connected in between B and C. B and C, R2. R2 is 9. Is it that clear? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you agree with the circuit diagram?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, this 9 and this 18 are connected in between these two common point A and B. So definitely we say that they are connected in parallel. So I can say that RP1 is equal to product of the two resistors divided by sum of these two resistors.
6 ohm.
Huh?
6 ohm.
6 ohm. All of you please check it out. Then RP2 is equal to this 9 and 1. 9 multiplied by 1 divided by 9 plus 1. I think it comes 0.9 ohm because 9 divided by 10. Okay. And then RP3 is equal to product of the two resistances 13.5 multiplied by 1.5 divided by summation of the two resistances 13.5 plus 1.5, so which is equal to
1.35 ohm.
1.35.
35.
Okay. And now see that in place of these two parallel branches, one branch is comes. In place of these two parallel branches, another one branch it comes. And in place of these two branches, another one branch it comes. And actually the one triangle we formed here. So this is point A, this is point B, this is point C. Now RP1 is connected in between A and B, so that it becomes 6 ohm. RP2 is connected in between B and C, so that it becomes 0.9 ohm. And RP3 is connected in between point A and C, so it should be 1.35 ohm. Now, can you give me that what is the resistance in between the point A and B? What is the resistance in between the point A and B? How you can calculate it? Can you give me that what is the hint to calculate the resistance in between the any 2 points in the circuit diagram? What is that hint? I have already given that hint.
Remaining two resistances are in series and that series is parallel to AB.
Absolutely correct. It means that hint is when we want to calculate the resistance between any 2 points, the hint is we are passing a current at any one of that point. Either you can pass at point 1 or 2, and we are collecting a current from other point. Now here in this triangle, we have to find out the resistance in between the point A and B. We assume that ए मध्ये करंट पास केला, बी मधून काढून घेतला, किंवा तुम्ही असं पण अज्युम करा बी मध्ये पास केला, ए मधून काढून घ्या. आता ए मध्ये करंट पास केल्यानंतर करंट ज्या वेळेस या ए पॉइंट मध्ये आला त्यावेळेस तो करंट इथं आणि इथं डिवाइड झाला. आता 6 ओम मधून फ्लो होणारा करंट तर तो बी ओम मधून आपण आउट करून घेतोय, परंतु जेवढा करंट हा 1.35 मधून फ्लो होतोय तेवढाच करंट हा 0.9 मधून फ्लो होतोय आणि तो पुन्हा बी मधून बाहेर पडतोय. म्हणजे 1.35 आणि 0.9 या दोन रेजिस्टर्स मधून सेम करंट फ्लो होतोय. त्यांच्यामध्ये एक कॉमन पॉइंट आहे, तो कुठेही कनेक्ट नाहीये. त्याच्यामुळे 1.35 आणि 0.9 ह्या कशा झाल्या ब्रांचेस? series मध्ये झाल्या. and this series combination is in parallel with this 6 ohm resistance. मग आता A आणि B मधला असू द्या, पुन्हा मी पुढचा होमवर्क दिला B आणि C असू द्या किंवा C आणि A असू द्या, हिंट इज सेम. ज्यावेळेस B आणि C मधला करंट पास रेजिस्टन्स काढायचा आहे त्यावेळेस B आणि C पैकी एका पॉइंट मध्ये करंट पास करा, दुसऱ्या पॉइंट मधून काढून घ्या. Now here I can write it down here RS, which is equal to 1.35 plus 0.9. आता ही फक्त आपण A आणि B मधला रेजिस्टन्स काढतोय. तुमच्यासाठी होमवर्क आहे B, C आणि C A मधला. आता 1.35 plus 0.9. Can you give me that? What is that value of RS?
2.25.
2.25 ohm. Now this 2.25 is in parallel with this 6 ohm resistance. So can I say that here R त्याच्या बेसला लिहितोय AB, याचा अर्थ असा आहे की the resistance in between the point A and B which is equal to 6 multiplied by 2.25 product of the two resistances divided by sum of the two resistances 6 plus 2.25 which is equal to
1.63.
1.63 ohm. This is the resistance between the point A and B. If you have that doubt, you can ask that doubt. If not, then you can note it down. Now please have attention here. Let me try to solve this numerical. You just do the calculation and give me that the calculated answer very fast. Okay. So here in this numerical also we have to find out the resistance in between the point A and B. Okay. But if you just check it, how the resistances are connected in the circuit, what you can say about these two resistors?
Series.
Because this is a common point and that is not connected to anywhere. Is it right? What you can say about these two resistors?
Series.
Get it my point? And this series resistor is connected here in between these 2 points. So let me try to connect. I just try to modify the diagram. Now this 11 plus 13. So can I write it down? It's 24 ohm is the resistance. These two branches will be removed and this new branch it will come here. Is it right? Similarly, this 4 ohm and this 5 ohm, they are also connected in series in between these 2 points. So let me try to replace its a resultant resistance in between these 2 points, and that is nothing but 9 ohm. So these two branches will be removed and the new one branch it will comes here. So right now, let me try to remove what I have written here, and then I can write it down here. RS1, which is equal to 4 plus 5, which is equal to 9 ohm. Is it right? Then RS2, which is equal to 11 plus 13, which is equal to 24 ohm. And then with this, let me try to draw the diagram. This is 6 ohm, this is 9, this is 7 ohm, this is 10, this is 8 ohm, and this is 12. And now this 9 ohm is to be connected here, and this 24 ohm is to be connected here. Up to this, any problem?
No, sir.
Now, here the two deltas are formed because we cannot apply the series and parallel circuit rule. So this one is the first delta and this one is the second delta. Is it right? And then let me give that the different label here. I can write here P, Q, R. Now, our second step is we will try to convert this PQR delta into star. So for that, let me try to draw the diagram as it is here. This point is a P, this is a Q, this is a R. Now this is 6 ohm, this is 9 ohm, this is 7 ohm. Whenever you will have that problem, any confusion, you please stop me there and ask me the question, because this is little bit lengthy numerical here. Because number of times we need to convert delta to star. Now, as I have taken this delta diagram as it is outside, बघा as it is म्हणतोय म्हणजे P आणि Q upper आहेत, upper point आहेत, R हा lower point आहे. And now inside this triangle, I will try to prepare the star diagram. कारण त्या ब्रांचेस, त्या 3 ब्रांचेस निघून जाऊन तिथं काय येणार आहे, स्टार डायग्राम येणार आहे. मग मी पुन्हा स्टार डायग्राम काय करतो, व्यवस्थित विथ रेजिस्टन्स बाहेर काढून घेतो. बघा, हा झाला तुमचा पॉइंट P, हा झाला तुमचा पॉइंट Q, हा झाला R. Let me assume that this is R1, this is R2, and this one is R3. Let's we try to calculate that R1. R1, which is equal to, R1 is connected to point P. Come here at point P. Product of the two branches which are meeting at point P. So can I say that 6 multiplied by 9 divided by sum of the 3 resistors. So I say that here 6 plus 7 plus 9. Can you give me this answer? Yes, please. May I audible?
2.45. 2.45.
1 minute. Okay. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2.45. 2 2.45 ohm. Okay, then R2 is equal to R2 बघा आता डायग्राम मध्ये Q ला कनेक्ट झालेला आहे. आता पुन्हा या Q कडे या. Product of the two branches, can I say that 6 multiplied by 7 divided by sum of the three resistors. Base is always remain same, 6 plus 7 plus 9, which is equal to
1.9.
1.190.
1.90.
Then R3 is equal to, आता R3 कुठं कनेक्ट झालाय बघा, R ला, या ठिकाणी या R ला. Product of the two branches means 9 into 7. 9 into 7 divided by 6 plus 7 plus 9.
2.86.
2.86.
2.86. Oh. आता मी या दुसऱ्या डेल्टाला XYZ नाव देतो. ओके, आणि आता दुसरा डेल्टा मी इथं ट्राय टू ड्रॉ इट as it is. Here I will give that label X, Y and Z. Now this is 10 ohm, this is 24, this is 12. Is it right? And inside the delta, let me try to prepare the star diagram. आता इथं या स्टारला जर बघितलं तर एकच पॉइंट एक्स पॉइंट हा अप्पर पॉइंट आहे आणि वाय आणि झेड हा लोअर पॉइंट आहे. लेट मी ट्राय टू ड्रॉ ॲज इट इज. ओके, हा पॉइंट झाला एक्स, हा वाय, हा झेड. नाउ आय अज्युम दैट दिस इज R1 और R1 डॅश म्हणू आपण, याला म्हणू R2 डॅश आणि याला म्हणू आपण R3 dash. Now try to calculate it. R1 dash. R1 dash is connected to point X. Come here at point X. Product of the two branches. What are these two branches? 10 multiplied by 24 divided by summation of all resistors. 10 plus 12 plus 24. Can you give me this answer?
5.20.
5.21.
5.21. Okay. Now space is the problem here. Okay, so please try to understand, and if you have that confusion, let me know these things. Now R2 dash is equal to, R2 dash is connected to Y point. Product of the two means 10 multiplied by 12. Here I can write 10 multiplied by 12. एकदा न्यूमरेटर लक्षात आला की डिनॉमिनेटर तर simply that addition of three things. 10 plus 12 plus 24.
2.60.
2.60. And then R3 dash. At R3 is connected to Z. Come here. 12 multiplied by 24 divided by 10 plus 12 plus 24, which is equal to
6.26.
6.26. ओके, आतापर्यंत आपला झाला पहिला आणि दुसरा ट्रायंगल इक्विव्हॅलंट स्टार मध्ये कन्वर्ट करू. आता बघा, आता ही मेन डायग्राम आहे आपली, बरोबर आहे. आय से दॅट दिस इज अवर मेन डायग्राम. आता या मेन डायग्राम मध्ये हे दोन स्टार निघून जाणार आहेत आणि त्यांच्याऐवजी सॉरी हे दोन डेल्टा निघून जाणार आहेत आणि त्यांच्याऐवजी इथं काय येणार आहे, दोन स्टार येणार आहेत. आता तशी डायग्राम आपल्याला ड्रॉ करायची. गेट इट माय फ्रेंड? लेट मी ट्राय, जस्ट चेक इट. लक्षात आली डायग्राम? येस ऑर नो?
Yes, sir.
ओके.
Yes, sir.
आता मात्र इथं बघा फार अलर्ट राहणं गरजेचं आहे, कारण कुठली व्हॅल्यू कुठे लिहून चालणार नाही, आन्सर चुकू शकतं. आता इथं लक्ष द्यायचं, आपण लेबल मेन डायग्राम वरून दिलेले आहेत. आता फक्त आपल्याला रेझिस्टन्सच्या व्हॅल्यू ठेवायच्या. आता आला पॉइंट पी, इथं बघ, इथं यायचं, या डायग्रामकडे यायचं. पॉइंट पी हा R1 ला कनेक्ट आहे. R1 ची व्हॅल्यू किती आहे? 2.45. 2.45. आता क्यू पॉइंट कशाला कनेक्ट आहे? R2 ला. R2 ची व्हॅल्यू किती आहे? 1.90. सो हियर आय कॅन राईट 1.90. Then remaining is R3 which is 2.86 is it all. आता तसंच XYZ च्या बाबतीमध्ये पण X पॉइंट कुठल्या रजिस्टरला कनेक्ट आहे? R1 डॅशला. R1 डॅश किती आहे? 5.21. सो हियर आय कॅन राईट 5.21. Y पॉइंट कशाला कनेक्ट आहे? R2 डॅशला. R2 डॅश कुठं आहे? 2.60 and the remaining is 6.26. Is it that clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
हा. आता एकदम सोपं झाला बघा सर्किट. हाय 1.90 हे 9 आणि हे 5.21 कसे कनेक्ट आहेत? ही
Series.
ब्रँच बघा, ही पूर्ण ब्रँच सिरीज मध्ये. सो कॅन आय से दॅट RS1 which is equal to 1.90 plus 9 plus 5.21. Can you give me this answer?
7.11.
7.11 ohm. आता तसंच ही जी काय ब्रँच आहे बघा,
16.11 येते. 16.11.
काय ओके 9 आहे ना इथं, 16.11 का? ओके. आता इथं लेट मी टेक दॅट इरेज. आता जर ही दुसरी ब्रँच बघितली, कुठली? 2.86, 8 and 2.60. हे पण कशी कनेक्ट झालेली आहे?
Series.
सिरीज मध्ये 2.86 plus 8 plus 2.60. हा
13.46.
13.46. आता हे दोन RS1 आणि RS2 एकमेकाला कसे कनेक्ट आहेत?
Parallel.
Parallel.
I say that RP is equal to product of the two branches 16.11 multiplied by 13.46 divided by sum of the two resistors 16.11 plus 13.46 which is equal to
7.34.
7.34. आता हा पॅरलल रेजिस्टन्स 2.45 and 6.26 ला कसा असेल?
Series.
Series.
Series मध्ये.
So can I say that here resistance in between the point A and B, final steps, which is 2.45 plus 7.34 plus 6.26, so that RAB is equal to
16.05.
05.
0.5. This is the final value of resistance between the point A and B. Is it that clear? आता आतापर्यंतच्या न्यूमेरिकल मध्ये फक्त एक डेल्टा किंवा एक स्टार कन्वर्ट करून न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व्ह होत होतं. इथं आपल्याला दोन वेळेस दोन डेल्टाचं दोन स्टार मध्ये कन्वर्जन करून सिम्प्लिफाय करून आपण रेजिस्टन्स कॅल्क्युलेट केलाय. त्यामुळे थोडंसं न्यूमेरिकल हे लेंदी झालेलं आहे. इज इट ओके? So please note it down.